right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Juliana, the Venezuelan Vixen Pena! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Kayla Harrison!
You ready to fight? You ready? Do it.
All right, so here's the UFC bantamweight champion, Juliana Pena, as we get ready for round 1. Now she's got the target on her back. Certainly as the underdog, she emerged, she vanquished the lioness Amanda Nunes, and now with a total new lease on life, personally and professionally, she's going to try to prove that she is still the best in the world. Certainly she was able to submit Amanda Nunes. She believes she will be able to have a grappling advantage tonight. And her prediction midweek, as humbly as she could put it, submission in round 2.
All right, get up, get up, get up, get up!
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
She has no answer, so continue to feed her the question. Right hand after right hand from the top position. Beautiful punch to the body.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed without it. Nice. Nicely done. Pena gets lit up by that straight punch.
It won't take many of those.
Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, full-on brawl. I mean, give us some ooh-wee or something, man.
I mean, ooh-wee. These 2 young ladies are really going after it.
Oh, Pena's in stacked guard now. Opposition. She could be in trouble here. Oh, really good strikes by her here in top position. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. 3 minutes to go. And that one certainly found the target. Huge fire there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike. You don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effective.
All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at...
Ooh, nice setup for the submission here.
What a transition.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, tremendous escape by her there.
Beautiful submission defense on display by this young lady.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Pena. And there she goes again, landed another strike on the ground. Oh, Pena's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Under 2 minutes to go in the round.
Nice shot lands from the bottom.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Pena.
What a beautiful jab landing there.
Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke.
Half guard position for her here, and if you're, oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Oh, she's got that Kimura locked in tight. Instead, she gets out.
It was over, and that's so discouraging for the opponent to survive something like that. Hats off to this young lady in her submission defense.
Standing over her opponent and landing a nice combination of strikes, so staying active enough for the referee and really making these shots count.
She's not being overzealous. She's not looking for too much. She's taking her time. Eventually, she hopes that she will find a shot that finishes the fight. Great shot from the top position.
20 seconds to go in round one. Oh, straight to the body by Pena. Oh, nicely done by her. Huge fire there. They were all overweighted to it, and now this could be the beginning of the end for her opponent.
It seems like we are in the final act of a four-part play because this fight is about done.
And what a round! Oh, it looked like maybe she cracked a smile there at the end of the round, and it'd be hard to blame her. She really stunned her opponent in that previous round, and you got to think she'll go for the finish here in the next.
John, you know she's a stone-faced killer.
Right.
So when she's smiling, you understand that she did something good, and she did something really good in that last round, securing that big right hand that almost closed the show.
All right, so a lot of high-level striking in that last round, but the big shot, of course, to the head that stunned her opponent, nearly got her out of there.
I mean, she hurt her bad. I can't believe that we are going to another round. I thought it was over. She landed it perfectly. Usually that's enough to end the fight. Unfortunately, the round goes on. Let's see what happens.
Oh, clipped her with the jab. All right, now we get a little bit of separation. Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of her.
She is just throwing everything with so much confidence. Every time she throws, she believes that she is going to land, and to this point, she has done just that.
Takedown defense is there. Nice uppercut.
Nice takedown land. Nice guillotine attempt here. Oh, she's got the submission locked in.
Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
Well, you know she can do it all in the octagon tonight. She is largely a striker, and man, has she had it going really from the opening bell.
From the start of the fight, you could see that she was different tonight. You could see that she was going to lean on the cardio, set a high pace, and hope that her opponent could not keep up. But not only is she fighting hard, she is landing just about everything that she throws.
Pena getting work here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. Good job by her here to land some strikes from top position. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
Great submission defense on display tonight. She is so dominant from the top position.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Man, she's got some good ground and pound and putting that part of her game to good use tonight.
She's putting it to great use, just really damaging from the top position.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Well, we're becoming a broken record. Another ground strike landed by her there. Oh, and transitions right into side control. All right, setting up for a submission now. Oh, she's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, somehow she gets out.
It was locked in. She somehow survived.
All right, so her submission attempt is denied yet again. She's going to keep going for it, but the defense has held up every step of the way thus far.
She has to. She has to keep going for it. Because if she wants a chance, she's got to keep trying to throw up submissions. Unfortunately, she is trying to submit one of the best grapplers in the division. She's stepping over the mount here.
Under 2 minutes here to go round two.
Massive shot from the top.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Oh, she's setting up another submission.
What a tight armbar.
Also, how about that? Looked pretty tight, but she gives up on the submission.
Oh, right into mount.
Work to get back in the guard now. Move those hits.
Oh, her ground and pound is on point here. She's made this a focus going in to make these strikes count. Certainly doing that tonight.
She's making each and every one of them count. Doing a very, very good job of landing shots, landing them in combination, and making them all matter.
Oh, that is wicked tight. She might have it. Oh, this might just be a matter of time.
This has got to be the end of the fight.
Oh, she got out.
She did a good job of rotating, bridging back into her opponent, creating momentum, getting her chest flat to the mat, and defending that arm triangle. Oh, man, she flattened her out there.
Nicely done. Final seconds of the round. Nice ground strikes landed by her from top position now. Oh, Pena's now dealing with a cheek cut.
Good round.
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so the fight will continue, and as they attend to the fighter, we will get you some replays of all the damage she sustained in that previous round.
Well, her opponent looked like the best fighter in the world. That is partly due to her not being good on the defensive side. It seems as though she came in here with an idea that she'd be able to tough it out. Now she's dealing with this horrible cut.
Overhand left. She's got that single collar in the clinch now.
Big double leg level change.
Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Pena. She's defending pretty well here, avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. All right, she's in full guard here, DC, but you know she passes as well as anybody in this division.
Oh, man, when she gets to the ground, she has an amazing ability to just be advancing or thinking advancement every single time. But her opponent has a great ability and a great sense of anticipation that when you try to go, she's able to get back to her feet, escape, and get to where she's comfortable.
Great movement by her here on the ground, and she just does it so fluidly and so easily. It's really a sight to behold.
You can tell that she's been a lifetime developing this skill with the way that she's able to move with so little effort on the mat.
Well, they won't need to go bonus begging after this one. They're getting a bonus tonight. This fight has been all action from the opening horn.
I mean, what a phenomenal fight. Both fighters should be very proud of themselves.
Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor. Oh, nice job by her there. You see how strong she is. Her opponent's trying to control posture on it.
Gotta be careful here. In the half guard.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. Lands the ground and pound strike. Well, she's staying busy, continuing to land ground strikes. There's another one. Oh, Pena's back into full guard.
Nice strike lands from the bottom fighter.
All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
All right, full guard here if you're the bottom fighter. Trying to prevent the half guard, I would assume.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submissions to get back to your feet.
Oh, good ground and pound here. And there it is again. Her opponent has not had anything resembling an answer for these ground strikes.
Don't be a standing still.
And there you go. Again, half guard. Oh, Kimura attack. Yup. She's starting to advance. It's very deep now. She's so smart, John. She maintained position over submission. That's rule number one.
That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut. And now she's in mount.
Nice positional control here.
And now she has her back.
Man, these ground strikes by her are really starting to take their toll.
She's so busy because it's working. She's doing a great job of landing those ground strikes.
Well, a bloody mess it is not, but that cut is getting worse by the minute.
It just keeps advancing because she keeps getting hit in the same spot. She has got to move her head.
Ground and pound. The hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Oh, wow, she's got the arm triangle tight.
She's got it in tight.
Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
She's got her back now. All right, so the fighters go the distance. Pretty competitive fight, but certainly there was a striking advantage, and it was hers.
The advantage belonged to her, and you knew the longer she would be able to keep this fight upright, the better the chances were that she was going to get the victory. This fight never hit the ground, and she used that striking to win a pretty easy decision.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored the contest 29-28, 29-27, and 29-27. For the winner by unanimous decision, Kayla Harrison!
All right, so it goes down as a decision win for the more balanced fighter here tonight, and did it relatively cleanly, DC.
She was clean, John. I mean, she fought the perfect fight. Did exactly what she needed to do in order to shut out her opponent. And that is exactly what the scorecards read.
See the crowd want more. Entertainer, ask more. Entertainer, that costs more. I want what? We gon' make them tap out. It's a rap, fade to black when they pass out. See the schemes that you running, it's a glass house. Hold up to your front door.
All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. All right, now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Valentina Bullet Shevchenko. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Manon the Beast Beyond!
Ready. Ready. Good.
So a nice mix of finishes for Valentina Shevchenko, an MMA pro dating to 2003, known primarily as a striker and a good counter striker at that, but very opportunistic when it comes to the submissions. Juliana Pena can attest to that. Shevchenko could secure a 7th career win by submission tonight. Oh, flying knee to the head. Oh, nice job by the kickboxer there to stay upright. That takedown attempt would have put her on the floor earlier in her mixed martial arts career. She's working hard.
Yeah, she's working very hard at getting better, but you can see the awareness now. Her understanding of how to move defensively whenever she gets hit with a takedown attempt. Beautiful to see her evolution inside the octagon.
Pretty good jab there by Fury. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
Keep your hands up. Use your footwork now.
Takedown defense holds up.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Well, her front kick is a beautiful thing, and she got it home there. Gotta think that that's a good sign for her in a matchup with a fighter that maybe has more ways to win over her.
That's a big moment for her, landing this particular strike, because this strike allows for her to stay standing and also keeps her at a range where she can see what's coming in her direction. Big spot. I know it's only one, but it's very big in terms of where and how this fight's going to play out.
Body shot there. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Gore gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. Is that a huge strike right there, DC?
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down to get another one off to finish the fight.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Going to the body now with that hook shot. Nicely done by Fury. All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything we're having will not be easy, but she's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on it.
But at least staying busy on the bottom. Oh, high-level stuff here with the ground and pound by Valentina Shevchenko. Man, she's making these ground strikes count.
She continues to go here because it's working. Do not change anything. That jab is fast. Look at that jab. Big punch to the clinch.
Oh, what a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get over the body punch. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent's finishes.
Late round action here, and the narrative, of course, has been Valentina Shevchenko. She's got all of those long-range Muay Thai weapons working tonight.
You know, John, we've come to expect these type of performances from the Bullet. She is just an amazing striker, and she carries that confidence of knowing that she has done this at the highest level for a really long time. And went great timing on that double leg.
All right, so now she's in the dominant position after a beautiful reversal on the ground. All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now.
That was great head movement. Oh, man.
Well, fortunate that one didn't land to the head. The hook shot blocked by Shevchenko.
That's flying knee gets to the target. Beautiful flying knee to the head.
Huge connection there, DC. The seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad. Oh, big elbow. Oh, huge shots going on right here.
Catches the kick there. We'll see what she can do with it. All right, so her hooks have certainly been the big storyline in this one, DC. Give us a prediction. You think she goes back to it here?
She's absolutely going to go back to it. When I look at her fight, I think of John Lineker, where he just throws hooks to the body, hooks to the head. She does a great job of mixing up the target, and now as the fight has progressed, expect her to try to really sit down on one and end the fight. Nice shot, lands downstairs.
Another takedown attempt, not there. 5 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round, but not before damage was done. She was cut on her cheek from the strike in that round, and now the focus for the cut man, shutting that thing and making sure it doesn't become a factor here moving forward. Well, a punch like that would have felled lesser women, but she survives and gets to fight another round.
She's as tough as they come. She's sitting on her bench right now telling her coaches, I'm good. I'm ready to go. That was just a moment. I'm still going to get the victory. I believe she has to change something. She cannot continue to do the same thing and expect a different result.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now.
Great defense on display there.
Shevchenko going for the takedown here, nothing doing there. That leg kick lands. And that spinning kick found its home up top. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Well, she went to the straight left, unable to connect though. Oh, straight punch. Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her when she's fighting at this level. When everything's working, she is as good as anyone in the UFC. Tonight, she is at her peak level.
You go here.
Nice transition from the underhook into the single leg to get a massive takedown.
And those slams really go a long way with the judges. Huge authority behind that takedown there. All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Push kick there to the body. Oh, big Superman punch there. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever.
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Shevchenko's going for the sub here. Oh, she's got the arm.
She's got it isolated, John.
Oh, she bails on the sub. DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back as I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful.
Shevchenko's in half guard now. Really good job by her in the bottom position to land a strike and not idle there. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Oh, nice strike on the ground for her. Man, she has done her homework. Another ground strike gets through.
She's stepping over the mount here.
And very effective with the ground and pound.
Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, looks like she's got that arm triangle locked in. Oh, look to me, but she bails on the submission attempt.
Let's go. You gotta get back up to your feet now.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
Come on, get back to your feet. Get back to your feet.
That was nice.
Shevchenko's in half guard.
All right, girl.
Another strike gets through from the top position. She does a great job landing the strike from the bottom, not staying idle when she's on her back.
20 seconds to go, round 2. Oh, big shots from the top. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Sounds on round 2. All right, so the round is over. Not a great one for her. You see, she sustained that cut on her lip. So now the cut man will earn his money. He gets in there quickly. He'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from becoming too much of a factor here moving forward. All right, big moment in that previous round. We're going to get you some replays. Not exactly sure what the strike was, but she now has a fairly significant cut on her lip.
Yeah, she's got a big cut. It's going to be on her to move her head off the center line to make sure that she's not taking too much damage to her lip. She's got to move side to side as she's going forward and mix things up. Maybe shoot some takedowns in there.
Thankfully, physical toughness is not an issue, but we'll see if she can make those defensive adjustments here as this next round begins. Oh, huge shot by her there. Probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Patented front kick there by Shevchenko.
I mean, she's fighting a fantastic fight.
All right, so she gets the flush knockout here tonight, and you gotta think this is gonna lead to a lot of big fights the rest of the way this year.
Big opportunities are presented after you have a performance like this. She did an amazing job and got a massive knockout victory.
The official decision is inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 23 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko.
All right, so the Kazakhstan-born Valentina Shevchenko, your winner here tonight, proving yet again that she remains one of, if not the best bantamweight on the planet. Not sure there's a woman in the game right now who mixes all of her different skills, as well as the talented and technical Valentina Shevchenko.
I'm up to take someone out. I'm up to take someone out before they take me out. Yeah, I had to make a decision. I can't let them alter my vision. You know my dogs gotta eat, so we keeping it hot in the kitchen. Yeah, do what it takes for the mission. Stay to the script, no revision. Look, I'ma just cut through the tension. I'm telling you. Plenty ways get rich. Plenty ways get hit. Run up the bands, I'm behind. take someone out. I'm up to take someone out before they take me out. Blood on my hands, blood on my hands, blood on my face, blood on my hands, blood on my hands, blood on my face, blood on my hands, blood on my hands, blood on my face, blood on my hands, blood on my hands, blood on my face. Stop till I own it. You ain't did what I done. That's how I know I'm the one. I ain't taking no.
And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Manel Starboy. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Brandon Octagon Wars.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are back in London, England, as the UFC continues to make its presence felt here in the UK, and capacity crowd on hand as usual here tonight in London.
When the UFC expanded, when the UFC started going all around the world and becoming a global sport, London was a target area. England was a target country because you understood how much the fans care about sport. You watch it in the football games. You watch it, hear that? Football. You watch it in the way that they show up. The UFC approached this place. The UFC targeted England. We went there, and every time the fans have showed up.
Trying to establish the jab early on here. Oh, no feeling out process tonight. These fighters are brawling early.
Those guys came to fight from the moment the referee said go. Big right hand.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep.
Just out of range with that left hook. Oh, punches and bunches all to the head. Beautiful combination. Pop gets caught with that. Man.
You cannot take too many of those.
Just misses there with the left. Oh, you land, I land is how we're doing here. Here's the kick, blocked by Manel Pop. Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Beautiful right punch, follows it up with the left. Back to his patented kicks here, but just out of range.
He's got that single collar tie locked in.
Front kick to the body by Pop. Strong straight left there. Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one. Trying to land the elbow there to no avail. Right hand, yup.
Oh, big elbow.
Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Looking to land the leg kick now. Oh, strong hook to the head there by Manel Kape.
Oh, big stick up top. That's another one.
Both guys appeared to land there. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Hook to the head lands flush there by Royval. Oh, he's staying busy here, connecting with a barrage of punches. 30 seconds now to go in round one. Pinpoint accuracy on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot. That was lightning fast, that right hand.
Final seconds of round one. Royval's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the guard and be more defensively sound. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. Checks that leg kick. Just out of range with that right hand. Well, he is a tactician. He does not discriminate when it comes to his weapons. There's a side kick.
That side kick can go to the legs or to the body. What a technique.
Kape's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Oh, massive hip kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
He ate that kick. He took that kick. Oh, he hurt again. It got checked.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad.
Oh, flying knee to the head. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs.
How about these two going at it? Looking to land the right just out of range. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Work.
Oh, another beautiful body shot there. You see the damage starting to accumulate. Maybe some defense would be wise at this point in the fight.
I think so, John. You can't just get beat up to the body. It doesn't show itself right away. It takes time whenever you're beating somebody up from the body and working your way up to the head. But right now we are starting to see the damage, and you see it not only in the body, but in the reactions of the opponent.
Mel Kopp's eye is closing up now. Not good for him. Oh, he is stunned, trying to recover here.
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Misses again with a right punch.
He lands a switch knee.
Well, don't get mad, get even, right? He got stunned by his opponent earlier in the round. He's clearly been losing since. Mentally, it appears as though he's checked out a little bit.
A lot easier said than done. When his opponent has the power that he possesses, it's hard for him to say, you know what, I'm going to take one to give him.
Pops with that chance to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Under a minute to go. Swing and a miss with that straight left hand. All right, so you can see some swelling on the facial region now as his opponent lands yet another strike, and that one was clean.
I mean, this guy is so clean with his striking. He knows exactly what he wants to accomplish, and he does a great job of doing just that.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Royval. All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut, and it's getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider by the minute. This guy is a fantastic fighter, and he's as smart as they come. So the moment that cut opened up, you knew that that would become his focus, and we are seeing it very clear right now.
Big elbow there, Lance. 10 minutes in the can. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, let's get you a replay from that previous round. It was the big knockdown courtesy of that kick that nearly closed the show for good.
It almost closed the show, but nothing's more discouraging than when you get somebody hurt that bad and you don't shut the door. He has to go back to work now knowing that he's got about as tough a guy as he's ever had in front of him in the octagon tonight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
Uppercut attempt here. Nice job defensively there.
He's not okay. He's not okay. Oh, big right hand.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been hitting that spot so many times that his opponent sees the cut, and the cut is advancing.
Oh! He's hurt now.
Oh, another one.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault, and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out.
Beautiful body kick.
Oh! Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Oh, heavy shots raining down.
Belly.
Oh, effective utilization of the ground and pound here by Manel Kape. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Kape's nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but
Wrestling will help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
2 minutes and change to go in our third and final round. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the feet.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Well, he is completely gassed at this stage of the fight. I'm not sure if he's lost his will to continue, but might be time to just put that controller down and take a breather.
I mean, he's going to keep pressing those buttons for as long as he can. You got to get him out of there if you're winning, because he's going to keep on button mashing. Right now, the button mashing becomes even more dangerous because he's like a Wolverine that you cornered, and now all he can do is fight to try to win.
He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Oh, how good is that? The diving punch lands flush to the head. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Kape's eye is really not looking good right now, Daniel. Starting to swell shut, and that is going to compromise his vision as this fight continues.
Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
Kape gets up. He is back on the feet here. Just out of range with that strike. 30 seconds now to go in the fight. Just missed with the straight left hand. Holy smokes! I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
And here we go inside the octagon for the official decision to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 36 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout, Brandon Royval.
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that smile while he's sleeping tonight after what he was able to produce here.
He's going to be smiling for a really long time. When you get a knockout like that, not only do you get the win, you also, most times, walk away with a $50,000 bonus check.
See the crowd want more. Entertainer, yes, more. Entertainer, that costs more. I won't wait so
Our tail of the tape for this flyweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kai! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Dagir Ulabeka!
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are, the MMA leader back in London, England. It's amazing to think back to UFC 75 when the UFC first came to the UK. Now you're talking about 25 shows in the United Kingdom, but few markets as rabid about mixed martial arts as London is.
And the moment you saw guys like Michael Bisping start to fight in the UFC, he seemed as though he was alone. Now there are a number of English fighters who dream of headlining this arena.
Fighter lands a kick now. Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand, body shot, and kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability for a combination.
Oh, lands a nice straight.
Oh, big head kick.
Nice job by him defensively there. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, and I'm not sure these fighters realize that we got 3 or 5 rounds tonight.
No feeling out process at all. From the moment this fight started, these two gentlemen were ready to knock each other's heads off.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Rips the body there.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Oh, going for the takedown here. Well, we'll see if he can turn this defense into offense, but he's doing a great job blocking shots here tonight.
As of right now, he's thinking more defensively, and he's doing a great job of not taking any damage. Big inside kick.
Oh, that's a big right hand. Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, found the target there with a straight right counter. Wow, another nice combination there. He's got the flow state going tonight.
Oh, he's in rhythm, John. It's like...
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Big left hand lands upstairs.
Get back in this, it only takes 1 punch.
Unable to connect with the right hand there. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Ulabeka gets caught with that punch. Clipped him with the right hand there. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Under 2 minutes to go. All right, so he finally gets the takedown here. He kept on trying, stayed committed. He told us before the fight, at some point, I'm going to be able to take him down, and that's exactly the way it played out. Good work from the top here by Ulanbekov.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission.
Oh, big shots here. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Excellent ground and pound here by Ulanbekov.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. Beautiful ground and pound. And it looks like he has a cut now.
"45 seconds remain in the round." Print the shirts. Ground and pound. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Ulanbekov. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Oh, good shot landed there from the bottom.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Points out for the end of round one. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
Don't worry about the cut. It's no big deal. You got it handled, all right? Don't you keep your hands up.
All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
Second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kick and sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
I love that one. I love when the guy throws a kick with that much power.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
You can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight. Landed a nasty flying knee to the head.
Right hand over the top.
He's got some hands, man. Another punch to the head.
Trying to do damage now with the kick. That's a miss. Ulanbekov's got a bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. Missed with that attempt. Just over 3 minutes to go now. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
All right, so now his body language really starting to change and the bruises starting to accumulate on that side.
I mean, you're looking at it, right? When you can visibly see the damage on the body, you know that the work has been done. What a beautiful game plan put together by this team.
Ulan Bekov going for the leg kick. He misses. Trying to establish that jab once again. All right, so he continues. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Oh, landed some big shots, too.
Oh, left hook to the head. It's blocked. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round 2.
Sneaky head kick. Oh, nice.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward. Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight. Oh, nice right hand.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook. Oh, judo toss. Made it look easy. Trying for a submission now. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. No, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
All right, feet on the hips here. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Round 3 next. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent. But this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with this cut on the cheek.
3rd round underway. All right, pretty good back and forth action in the previous 2 rounds. Your expectations here as this next round gets underway?
I expect the action to really pick up now. These guys have to...
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Fighters separate from the clinch now.
Dig and kick. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing. Nice punch to the head.
Ulan Bekov gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab. Oh, bad spot for that cut right on the lip. Broke him open. Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. We go right inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 10 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Kai!
Well, he's smiling ear to ear, and why not after a knockout like that? I need a ticket to the after party tonight.
I mean, this is what dreams are made of. You dream of the knockout like this, and then the party after, where you and all your coaches get to celebrate the great handiwork.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Brian the Butcher Baton. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the future, Ian Machado Gary.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, so here we are back at the O2 Arena, London, England. We were not here when Leon Edwards confronted Jorge Masvidal backstage, the whole 3-piece and soda paper. We're happy to be here tonight.
Leon Edwards approached him, and he got a meal that he was not expecting. Let me tell you something, man. When you're in the arena, when you're in the O2 Arena, you better be ready to fight backstage or inside the octagon. He's got to be careful here. Beautiful transition.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission. Not being just offensive, but offensive off of his back. Great punch lands.
Crowd always laughs when they go north-south, DC. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Oh, beautiful fight instinct there as he reverses position, and now he's got the dominant position.
He did a fantastic job recognizing, man, I have got to get on the offense. From bottom to top to dominant position. What a great job.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Gary.
On to the mount. He's setting up the armbar.
Oh, he's got the arm in tight. Ooh! a strong grip on the arm.
Look at him with all that pressure starting to get tight.
Oh, he bails on the submission now. All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
Good work, guys. Come on.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Machado Gary getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet.
Oh, he's hurt bad. When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
90 seconds to go in round one. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Oh, nice.
Oh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Whiffs on that offering.
Let me see that hook now.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Oh!
Well-timed overhand there by Ian Machado Gary. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Both fighters throwing heat now.
Oh, he better start moving. He can't take too many of those uppercuts.
That uppercut is good. So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round. 10 seconds now in round one. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Round two straight ahead.
All right, buddy. Let's punch into that clinch this round. All right? He has no answer for your clinch. He's not defending the right way. He's open for those knees, those elbows. All of that is working great.
All right, so let's see how he responds here, DC, after a big round for his opponent, courtesy of those leg kicks.
I mean, he landed so many leg kicks. It's hard to understand how his opponent is not checking any of them. What is he doing in the octagon that is confusing him so much? But until his opponent answers those questions, it is not on him to change anything. Continue to throw those kicks.
All right, round two. All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His strong leg packs so much power that even when he doesn't throw it full throttle, you see he's able to inflict damage. We'll see if he can keep it going here in this round.
He doesn't throw it full power, but even when he feints it, he draws out reactions from his opponents because they don't want to get hit with any more of those kicks. It's a sight to behold.
Machado Gary's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Machado Gary. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
That is how you reverse position on the ground. Beautifully done by him there. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cutman's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cutmen in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Gary.
Stop.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway.
Fight.
Just over 3 minutes now to go.
Controlling the fight behind that jab.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
We passed the midpoint here of the fight. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some. Accuracy to land right there. His opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Massive head kick. Attempts the front kick there. Looking to land the right hand, he misses. Now some separation.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Takedown defense holds up. Machado Gary gets back up here. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket.
Drives the shin into the rib. Great body. When guys start to tell you, kick me here, again, they start to posture. That means that what you're doing is actually taking an effect on it.
90 seconds now to go in round two. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus is to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
Oh, he lands the Superman punch.
That was sneaky. Nice strike.
Machado Gary's in half guard. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Machado Gary's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
He passes the half.
20 seconds to go, round two.
Now he's going full mount.
Seconds winding down in round two. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Gary. 10 minutes in the books.
Stop.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work.
He's trying to make this an ugly fight, though. Don't get sucked in.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Few things in MMA more devastating than a head kick, and nearly produced a knockout for him there.
We talked to him earlier in the week, and he talked about chances to take the kicks high. He got a chance, he took it, he landed that kick, and almost got the fight finished. Let's see if he can go and do that again.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. Oh, nice jab.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Ian Machado Gary's taking aim at that cut right now, and they might even have to call in a ringside.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hook. You could tell by his eyes. He's taking peeks. He's sneaking looks at where he needs his opponent to be in order to land that shot.
All right, so there's the takedown game on display, all set up, though, by the hands this time.
It has to be set up. You cannot just take blind takedown attempts. You can't shoot. You got to set your opponent up. He did that beautifully. Trying to recover full guard there.
Gary gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up. When it comes to his aggressiveness, the striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta like the output here down the stretch.
If you're gonna go out on your shield. If you're going out, go out on your shield. Don't just walk backwards. Go forward. Make him fight you.
Trying to go to the body here, unable to find the target.
Oh! He's hurt so bad. He's got to find safety. Find a way that you can recover. He's okay.
Oh, he might be out.
In a ton of trouble right now.
Oh! Big knee there. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. 2 minutes now to go in the fight. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Man, his body not looking too good right now. It's not quite Dominic Reyes against Jan Blachowicz, but these body strikes really starting at him.
They're starting to pay dividends. You know, he spoke to us about this earlier in the week, how he was going to eat this guy up from bottom to top. He was going to go in reverse. That is exactly what he has done.
Wow, what a kick. Huge kick lands. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, good block there. Wow, what a head kick. Play shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back.
I mean, blood's in the water. You gotta go with this. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him. Oh my God!
Oh, how good is this? Both men going for the finish. All right, same bat time, same bat channel. You think he's going to look to set up that hook again here?
I mean, you can see it, John. You can see him doing it. You can see him sneaking looks to see where that hand is going to.
That's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Nice level change.
Time.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges scored this contest 30-27, 9-28, and 30-27. For the winner by unanimous decision, the future, Ian Machado Gary!
All right, so there he is, the celebration. Azani tried to leave the judges out of it tonight, was unable to do that, but a pretty dominant effort nonetheless. He's your winner by unanimous decision.
And you got to feel good about that. You got to feel good about dominating every aspect of a fight and getting a victory. He should be very proud of his performance tonight.
See the crowd want more. Entertainer, yes, more. Entertainer, that costs more. My own
Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. All right, here now the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kyle the Natural And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Sean Strickland!
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, early round action here, and it has been a remarkable rise to UFC prominence for Sean Strickland. He has always had the shiny record, but once he found this middleweight division, he took off like an absolute rocket. And even though there are stylistic challenges in this division, especially when it comes to strikers like this, Sean Strickland's undeterred. He believes that he knows how to outlast and break opponents, and he's going to try to not just break his opponent's face tonight, but break his will as well. Oh, nice strike landed there by Strickland. Rip the body there. Leg kick lands.
Another leg kick lands. Oh my goodness, what a kick!
And just misses with that big right hand. And they separate after exiting the clinch. Well, he misses with the left punch there. Lunges forward with a left there. Leg kick is true.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Oh, big head kick there.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Well, the one thing about throwing jabs is that when you throw a jab, you kind of set your lead.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that big.
Oh, he's got his back. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Step that knee over and get to the mouth.
Great job landing from the top position. Nice transition.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
gets to the single collar tie. That knee hurt him.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the opening round. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Strong punch to the head in the clinch. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting out up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter.
Oh, roundhouse kick lands. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. See, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was in his first test in elementary school. Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Able to rip the body there. 15 seconds remain in the round.
10 seconds.
Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. Round 2 is next.
All right, buddy, take a seat. Deep breath, friend. Breathe. All right, let's get him some water. Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen, you're doing absolutely awesome.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round 2. All right, here we go, DC. Our next round is underway, and he's chasing some punch stat records tonight. That was some serious volume and efficiency in the previous round.
Normally you see that in boxing, where a guy just throws so many strikes. But this man has taken it to the octagon, looking to break all the punch records before the night is over.
Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job. In the clinch, big body punch, digging his entire hip into every single strike. Oh, there you go. Swept that right there.
Close guard. Making all these shots count. Oh, another bruising shot right to the body. I wouldn't think you want to take too many more of those.
No, John, you got to defend. You got to address a tactic that has worked this many times this early in a fight. You cannot allow it to continue to build, because once that momentum gets going, you will have no way of stopping it.
And I don't have a lot of muscle over there, so I don't think I could take too many of these if I was a fighter.
Well, you need that body like mine if you want to get hit down there. You can't be too skinny.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. All right, we'll see if he has any response here. His opponent continues to land. A lot of swelling upstairs.
Well, you got to move your head. You've got to be preemptive. You cannot wait until your opponent starts to throw something in your direction. You've got to avoid right now if you want to avoid having this become an issue.
Nicely done. Snapped off the jab nicely there. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Oh, blocks that kick to the body. Nicely done. Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Bleeding now, nasty cut on his nose.
Look at how he drives his knee right into his opponent's midsection.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round 2. Checks the leg kick. Takedown defense is there. Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position.
Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination there.
Very accurate. A lot of activity, and the hands look phenomenal tonight.
Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taken to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
Continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here. 20 seconds left. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Final seconds here of round 2. Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
10 minutes in the can. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good. And that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary.
Oh, he's wobbling now.
Takedown defense holds up. Oh, big left.
Now we're going.
Very nice leg kick there.
Oh, he got hit again.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch. Oh, man, how many shots to the head can one individual take? I'm not a doctor, but that swelling suggests there might be some sort of fracture.
Yeah, there might be something wrong with him. He's so swollen, he's so beat up, but he's so tough. That is why he's still standing. Normal people could not still be standing in the middle of an octagon fighting right now. Hats off to him for his toughness, but he ain't going to get the job done tonight. He did not address it early enough.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Nice crack there. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other decision.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight, but we didn't expect it.
He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Well, you really hope that damage like this doesn't...
Oh! Well, both of them are landing massive shots. What a nasty kick. That was thrown with ill intent. He's just trying to throw those kicks, even though he's not in the best position to throw them. But that makes him tricky.
All right, well, it's late in the fight. Time is of the essence, and when you're clearly losing and you know you need a finish, risk management goes out the window.
Oh, yeah. No more risk management. Either get knocked out or you knock him out. One way or the other, you're going to lose. You can lose by decision or you can lose by knockout. But at least when you go for the knockout, you give yourself a chance to try to find your shot.
So I'm going to hit you, and then you hit me. Back and forth we go. This is one of the best fights I've called all year.
Yeah, one of the best fights. And the blood, the injuries only add.
Strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up. But you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. He passes to half guard.
Strickland's pass attempt denied. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
And now he's in the guillotine. Oh, that's very deep now. This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack. Oh, right to the mouth. Every time he lands, the cut gets worse. What a great job recognizing his easiest path to victory.
Strickland's trying for a submission here. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
Whoa! Submission defense. He gets out.
Calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mouth. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an arm bar.
Ladies and gentlemen,
all right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
All three judges scored this contest 30-27. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Sean Strickland!
Well, he did not get the finish that he certainly prioritized when we sat down with him in our fighter meeting, but a win is a win. He gets it done by unanimous decision.
And he said he wanted to finish, but sometimes your opponent's not willing to play the game. In those instances, all you can do is control what you can control, and that's fight to the best of your ability. He did exactly that tonight.
Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Diego Lopez! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Joaquin Numeza.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are at the O2 Arena in London, England, and for my money, this is as good a mixed martial arts backdrop as we have. Another capacity crowd on hand, as usual, for the UFC's annual stop here in London.
The fans in England love sports. They love competition, and they show up, and they know what they're watching. You better be ready to put on a show when you step foot in the Octagon at the O2 Arena.
And you better be ready backstage if Leon Edwards is in
Oh,
there.
man, let me tell you something. Leon Edwards is the man around here.
Left-right combo is good. Oh, nice straight. That'll work. All right, so there it is. We expected a lot of takedown attempts early from the more well-rounded fighter. The kickboxer stays upright, and amazing to see the progression of his takedown defense relative to his UFC debut.
Well, when he first got here, he was just a kickboxer, but this is not glory. This is not you being able to stand and just throw. You've got to be able to defend your legs, and he showed that he is a martial artist now, not just a kickboxer.
Landed a beautiful straight punch there, DC. He's got an edge in reach and certainly is making it count in this one. These guys throwing early. All right, so we have got a full-on brawl to start this fight. Any concern that these guys might burn themselves out?
Oh, they're going to exhaust themselves. So we may as well enjoy it right now, because come the third round, regardless of the weight class, they're going to look like 2 tired heavyweights in the middle of the octagon.
Straight punch there, lands on the counter. Nice job using his reach advantage there. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. North-south, we'll see if the crowd can be mature about this. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting, because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side. Underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the... Going for a submission now, or so it appears.
He's looking to finish, John.
Ooh, it's tight. Ooh, flattens him out now. This could be the beginning of the end. Under 2 minutes now to go. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Oh, shades of the Godfather with the ground and pound Mark Coleman as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. All right, setting up for an armbar now.
He's got it isolated. Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position. He's getting them out here.
45 seconds remain in the round.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Constantly a moving target.
Oh, nice.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
Great submission defense.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool. And I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, round two. Nice straight punch there. And that left hook landed on the button. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on the bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Back to the feet now. Useful strike there. The hook is clean.
He's giving him so many different things right now.
Eat first, come on, use your hand.
Well, that... Striking pretty well from the bottom here. Ooh, heel hook attempt now, and it looks locked in. Oh, that is tight. Could be the beginning of the end.
Working hard to finish this heel hook. He has got to make sure that his knee does not beat his hip.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. So pretty good. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight. Now they separate.
He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Well, significant swelling now in and around that left eye, might even be starting to close. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Leg kick, but he needs to check one of these kicks. He has to discourage him from throwing this kick over and over again. Boom, right hand down the middle.
How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh, big left hand there. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style. Oh, might be able to get his leg here, and he does.
Oh, my goodness, he might have it. He's looking for the finish now.
Oh, looked pretty tight, but he gives up on the submission.
Come on, guys, come on.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round two. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he...
Oh, good armbar attempt here. Oh, that looks wicked tight.
It's getting tight now. He's advancing. submission defense was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Vision could become an issue, and that left eye starting to close. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not.
Setting up an arm lock now.
Arm in very tight.
How'd he get his arm?
Unbelievable. He looked like he was done, but he was able to slip the arm out and stay safe. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. Big ground and pound.
Oh, is he opened up now? Nasty cut on the bridge of the nose. 20 seconds to go, round two. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. All right, round three coming up next. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, new round, same result as he continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous round. Able to block that one.
Nice body shot there.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out. Side control is pretty safe there. Darce, yep, he's trying to hit a Darce here. Oh my goodness, that Darce choke is very tight. Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
You need to work on this position.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger. Great ground and pound by this man. There it is. Now he's running him out. Now he's got good body position. Yup.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Well, this one is coming down to the wire. This has been so action-packed. I'm going to stand up and call the rest of this fight. I hope nobody is behind me. This has been insane.
I mean, it's unbelievable that we've still been sitting the whole time. Multiple times, you want to jump out of your seat because these guys are putting on such a fantastic fight.
Well, you don't blame him for continuing to badger that cut. Things are getting bloody, champ.
Yeah, you got to be careful now because at armbar...
Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, working towards the finish.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. Was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
Working out of the half guard here. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. We passed the midway point of the third and final round.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. In the half guard. Oh, right into mount.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this, and
now he's got the back. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. 1 minute now to go in our third and final round.
Changing the position.
Ground and pound strike there now. All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
He passed the half guard.
All right, feet on the hips here. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. That's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Diego Lopez!
All right, so a nice job by the well-rounded fighter, sticking to the game plan, mixing it up, and negating a lot of the kickboxer's strengths to get the win tonight.
John, I love when the game plan comes into focus and the guy can follow it to a T. That is exactly what we saw tonight from this well-rounded fighter. He executed perfectly, and he gets a dominant decision.
And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Khalil Roundtree Jr.
Ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Well, if you talk to Israel Adesanya, he'll tell you, I don't force the finish. I like to let it come to me, and that is certainly what happened in his UFC debut. But one thing to keep an eye out for, is the takedown defense, because everybody is shooting at those legs of Adesanya, and more often than not, they haven't been able to keep him down consistently. So Adesanya has worked hard on that realm of his game, and let's see if the takedown defense holds up yet again tonight.
Oh, wow, great jab there by Izzy. That hook was bad.
Nice liver shot lands.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Straight right hand now, just misses. Roundtree Jr. gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, and stringing them together so effectively, never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defense.
Oh, what a shot on the inside. He's hurt now.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
All right, so he's landed a few seminal uppercuts already, DC. Got to think he goes back to it.
I am almost certain he's going to go and try to find another one of those. But expect him to really sit down and try to make one really count and try to end this fight.
Adesanya's eye appears to be closing up by the second. Well, he's got the ground and pound going now. Strong work from the top here by Roundtree Jr. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
That was a slick transition.
Well, that combination's going to leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job by Roundtree Jr. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
That's how you block a strike. Oh, beautiful land there by Adesanya. You hear this crowd just eating out of his hand, oohing and on every time he advances.
I mean, he just captures your imagination from the walkout to the entrance, when he's in the octagon, the fighting style. He just kind of has that thing that makes you want to stop and stare at Israel Adesanya.
Oh, a huge block there.
Beautiful strike.
And once again, looking for that highlight reel KO with that front kick. 1 minute to go in the round.
Oh, man.
Shot to the body is blocked. Oh, and he caught the kick.
I mean, this guy is really focused on those punches to the head inside of the clinch. Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Final seconds here. Well, he lands another strike there, DC, and no surprise, the swelling. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Nice, very nice. I told you couldn't keep up with
you. Your pace is way too crazy, okay? You got to keep it up, though, all right? You got the cardio.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway. All right, here we go. Our next round is underway, and I'm not saying he's a punch counter's dream, but not a lot to count in that first round, man. He certainly missed a lot more than he hit the target.
He missed a ton more than he landed. I mean, he was out there swatting flies.
Yeah.
He's out there trying to catch flies. We don't catch flies as human beings. He's got chopsticks trying to catch flies, and that fly is just moving side to side and making him pay when he's missing.
Hey, man, it's his first time playing.
He's in a lot of trouble. Oh! Good right hand.
Pretty strong jab there by Adesanya. Well, confidence is high. I repeat, confidence is high. And I got to think when you knock a fighter down in the previous round, that's going to think you can do it again.
I mean, confidence is key in anything you do in regards to fighting. So, for him to secure that knockout early, he has to feel good going forward.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Roundtree's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am.
Nice jab by Izzy.
Oh, he smells blood in the water. Got to start looking for the finish here.
Oh, nice body shot.
Oh! Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. We march on, 3 minutes to go. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight.
We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. Oh, big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Oh!
Just missed with the left there. It's amazing. One calf kick can do so much damage. Starting to show some signs of bruising there.
It's already starting to limit him.
That strike blocked. Oh!
Oh my God, he's hurt. He's hurt.
Get some points. Let's get that takedown going.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Just over a minute to go, round 2. Trying to find a home for that right hand. Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Nicely done to the body. Unable to land with that punch. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did,
was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 30 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
All right, so the clean knockout for Israel Adesanya tonight. The last style bender, not forcing the issue as usual, but it is a pretty thing when he puts somebody away.
Well, if you press Israel Adesanya, he will put you to sleep. Once again, he proves why he's one of the best fighters in UFC history.
Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight world champion, John Bones Jones. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Alex Pereira!
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here we go with round 1, and we will see what Alex Pereira can provide for an encore. Has any man or woman in UFC history vaulted to superstardom and the UFC?
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Solid kick right there. Pereira gets caught by the straight punch.
Lands a beautiful leg kick.
So the kickboxer able to stay on his feet, at least for now. This is where he wants to fight, and you got to think stuff in the first shot's going to give him some confidence.
It's got to give him a ton of confidence. He said that he would be able to defend takedowns. He said that he was going to put it on this guy. But that was the first test. He's passed. Now let's see if he can continue to defend takedowns as they come in his direction.
Another nice kick there. Solid series of kicks. They're all landing now.
Beautiful fight, lands to the head.
Just misses with a left hook there. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. Might as well use it. Swing and a big miss by Jones. Two minutes have ripped off the round 1 clock.
Set the pace.
Oh, left hook. Oh, big knee to the body, man alive. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Nice defense to block that punch.
He loaded up there in that high kick.
Just out of range with the big right hand. Well, looks as though his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Oh, nice connection there by John Jones, and he is fighting with a definite killer instinct here tonight, DC.
And you have to have it, because the target's always on your back.
Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
A minute and a half to go in our opening round.
The fighter's on point tonight, lands a beautiful kick.
Oh, lands the double jab. Those are going to start to take their effect. 26 total strikes have landed for Johnny Bones Jones. Oh, man, DC, he would appear to be in real trouble. Oh, knee strike right to the body. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. So under a minute to go here in what has been a competitive and action-packed first round. Oh!
He's hurt again.
Well, we talk about these calf kicks all the time. Don't want to take too many more of those.
I cannot believe how damaging that strike has become.
Oh, nice job to land the front kick there by Pineda. "20 seconds left.
Come on.
Big shot lands both.
Final seconds around one. Round two next. All right, there's the horn, an appreciative crowd responding in kind. He rocked his opponent multiple times there in that round, looked very confident in doing so. They might even bring in the RP here.
I mean, it was relaxation at its finest, just so relaxed, so comfortable in the fire, which then allowed him to land these big strikes that had his opponent buzzed on many, many occasions. But he cannot get desperate. Don't go crazy trying to finish the fight. Let it come to you.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
But that punch no good. Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Oh, nice takedown defense.
And now some separation.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Oh, collar tie.
Oh, nice elbow.
Straight punch.
Those are big strikes. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks. Now some separation from his clinch position.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Oh, nice land there by Johnny Bones. Mike Winklejohn told me before the fight, you haven't seen 30% of what John Jones does in the gym and starting to show you some of those new wrinkles here tonight. Oh, big right hook, but a whip. Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Big right hand lands. Oh! All right, under 3 minutes now to go in round 2. Kick to the body now. That one won't land.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round 1. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Oh, you got to start to look to finish him now. And back to his feet. So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Jones's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Back to the jab now, no good. Checks the leg kick. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So he's got his head looking for the arm triangle.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Oh, he escapes!
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities. Oh, big punch land.
All right, so
this might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs. Oh, just opening up on him now.
Oh! Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Jones's eye is starting to swell shut. Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Jones gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Takedown defense holds up. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Right hook attempt, that's a miss. Strike lands cleanly there. Nice leg kick there by Jones. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good. All right, so it looks like some bruising on that thigh right now. He hasn't really done anything to address that weapon from his opponent.
He's got to check some kicks. I know right now it may not be that damaging, but down the line, you're going to really pay for it if you don't address it right now.
This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high. And now he's got him hurt very badly.
There we go.
So the blood really starting to flow every time that...
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight.
Jones is in half guard.
Now he's going full mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten. Nice.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Continues to attack here. We'll see if he can set up the armbar.
What a tight armbar.
All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Pineda's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Jones is right back to the full mount.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike gets home. Alex Pineda getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Fighters inverted now.
Go on, Kimura now.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Oh, I like that kick there. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense. Oh, my goodness. Alex Pineda with a huge win tonight. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 32 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Alex Herrera!
I mean, I have run out of superlatives when it comes to describing this. Alex Pereira gets it done by knockout tonight. This dude was 3-1 when he made his UFC debut.
It's crazy. It's so crazy to see how far he's come in such a short period of time. Now, the result isn't surprising because that's what he does. He knocks people out. But the fact that he's continued to do this as he goes up the rankings, really impressive.
All right, here he is, the #1 UFC welterweight contender. He has never fought for the title before, but on the strength of a long winning streak, he has arrived at the precipice of a world championship.
He's been working so long to put himself in this position. He has been working so diligently to try to earn himself a shot at a championship. Tonight he gets that opportunity. He is a well-rounded fighter. He's so tremendous in all aspects of mixed martial arts. I cannot wait to see him compete and try to become the champion.
And I'm not sure that any athlete in this welterweight division has handled adversity, professional and otherwise, as well as this man has. He is forged as he hits the proving ground for his first UFC title fight tonight. Well, for years, the UFC's welterweight division has been among the promotion's strongest, and that is certainly the case here as we get our look at the undisputed UFC welterweight champion as he gets ready to defend the title.
The welterweight champion of the world. He's a star. The guy is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and he carries himself in that manner. You can watch this guy from his approach to the media, to his appearances. He does everything right. He's the champ for a reason. It all boils down to who he is and how he approaches everything from the media to the fight game.
And as commentators, we like heat, we like friction. We definitely have some of that on our welterweight championship matchup here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jack Della Maddalena! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, below, remember the name, Muhammad!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, here we go, round 1 with Bilal. Remember the name Muhammad. And a lot of people were willing to forget the name when he lost to Jeff Neal back in 2019. This man has been on an absolute tear ever since, training now at his native Chicago at White Valley's Academy. But it's the wrestling, it's the suffocation on the ground that Muhammad maybe didn't have early on in his UFC career. That had
nice double leg, yes.
All right, full guard here if you're the top fighter. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to pass to the next position, get the half guard so I can get my ground and pound out.
Muhammad's in half guard now.
Getting the mount here.
Nicely done. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Muhammad's back in full mount.
This is where he wants to be. Using a lot of good movement.
He's having his way with him here. Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Muhammad. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now.
He's got the choke in.
That's tight. Oh, he got out!
He actually bridged, got his hips up in the air, used his momentum to take him back towards his opponent's feet, chest down to the mat to get out of that deep submission attempt.
Side control now. Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Bilal Muhammad. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Nice transition into full guard here. We'll see what he chooses to do now.
He's going to be trying to pass to half or eventually get to full guard, full mount, sorry.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Now the hammer fist here by Muhammad. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Continuing to work out of the half guard.
There it is. Now he's running him out.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
He's got the sub locked in.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Making all these shots count. Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Beautiful uppercut there.
Another punch to the head.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
He lands a big knee to the body.
Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. 30 seconds now to go in round one.
Big punch lands. Ooh.
20 seconds to go. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, beautiful jab there by Bilal Muhammad. Big knee there. Oh, is that a huge strike right there? I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Outstanding back and forth first round.
Take a seat. Deep breath now. Breathe, breathe. All right, you with me? Good. All right, your takedowns were great that night. I want more of that.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, DC is back from the concession stand as we get our next round underway, and you had to like what you saw in terms of the volume and the efficiency on the feet in that previous round.
Oh, he did a great job of just being active, really setting down on those right hands. showing that it was not only going to be striking, but a lot of significant strikes landed over the course of that round.
That's a heck of a strike to land from bottom position.
That was nice.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection. And these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Nice punch there by Muhammad.
Nice level change. Another takedown land.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah,
somehow.
he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow. Right. You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy...
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Good, solid strike on the ground.
This is a terrible position.
Under 2 minutes to go here in our second round.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Muhammad's got his back again. Oh, not at all where he wants to be now as he gets flattened on his back. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Bilal Muhammad.
Oh, he got to the spot. He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut.
Back him out now. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
All right, you got 1 minute left.
Muhammad's in half guard. All right, side control now. Muhammad's right back to the full mount here.
He's got to be careful here.
Muhammad's got his back yet again.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say? All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Final seconds. Muhammad ground and pound from half guard. Two rounds in the books.
Beating on the ground. You can't allow that to happen. The fight does go down there. I want you on top. So look for your scrambles, look for your sweeps, look for your reverses.
ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here and just continues to punish his opponent's body here in this round, just like he did in the previous round. Muhammad going for the takedown here, nothing doing there. Well, not much setup behind it, the right hook misses. Oh, he's in a world of trouble now.
It's a right hand.
Left-hand connection on the right. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beat Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight. And now he's in side control. Wow, he is landing time and time again on that cut.
Oh, crucifix from the top.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Well, on paper, it looked like a grappling advantage for him coming in, and largely, DC, that's the way it's played out. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going tonight.
He's got it all going, J.A. This is a dream for him. The takedown early, the ground control, really starting to wear at the gas tank of his opponent. He's got to be careful here.
Muhammad's in half guard. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why. He's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Takes his back now. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Oh, good ground and pound here. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Oh, nice hammer fist there by Muhammad. With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Muhammad's back in half guard. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight.
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle that much is so impressive because his opponent is getting back to his feet, but he's got this ability to continue to chase takedowns.
Muhammad's back to the side control now.
Great job landing the strike from his back.
Well, at this point, I would use the word critical to describe the condition of that eye. Not looking good, champ.
No, he's beat up. He's been battered, he's been bruised. He got cut early in the fight, and you understood that if he didn't change something, it would get much worse. He didn't change anything, and now we're here.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it. Now he's going full mount.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Bilal Muhammad. Final seconds of round 3. All right, so the cut is getting out of control. The corner doesn't seem to be in any great rush to throw in the towel, but you got to think we're going to get some referee involvement here soon.
When we get to the stool, if we get to the stool, they're going to look at that cut and they're going to stop this fight. Because not anyone with a brain can look at that and know that this guy should not be in the fight anymore.
All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, John. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, fourth round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are going to fall. Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
All right, so we'll see if he goes for another takedown here, and it's the way he's approaching the setup, too, that I think we've liked so far.
I love it, man. I love how he's throwing the left hook and almost pulling himself into his shot. Punch goes, as the opponent's hands go up, he drives himself into the guy to try and secure a takedown. Truly, truly high-level striking mixed with unbelievable wrestling.
Well, this UFC fight is sort of dissolving into a horror movie. I don't need to see any more damage inflicted.
You don't have to lose everything on one night. His corner can stop the fight now, and he would be mad now, but he would appreciate them later because it will extend his career going down the line. Getting him out here. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique. Great submission attempt on full display by the opponent.
Well, he's got his back now. Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise there.
I loved it. I loved all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
Oh, and he takes him down again. What do they say? If it's not broken,
don't fix it. Don't fix it, and it has not been broken. How will the opponent change this? Does he have the ability to change this? To this point, it does not look like it's so.
Lands with the ground and pound here.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Nice positional control here. Oh, man, another strike gets through, and now things are critical. We got a lot of blood, folks.
Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom.
All right, he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this.
Yes, they have to be mature about the fact that this is a real fighting position, and the guy on top has a lot of opportunities to finish. If he's going to attack this north-south choke, he's got to drive that shoulder deep into his neck, really start to sink his weight away, which will in turn cut the oxygen from his opponent, allowing him to get the finish.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top.
Short elbows, short elbows.
Under 30 seconds. Well, I don't think his corner is going to step in here, but maybe the referee will take a close look. I mean, that eye is disgusting.
His eye is done. He's been beat up. He got cut early in the fight, and he's just been targeted in that area. He has not made any changes to his defense, so he's continuing down this path. The doctor's going to take a look.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. 20 minutes down, 5 to go.
Stop!
All right, between rounds here, and I'm somewhat surprised he found his way back to the stool. That cut is absolutely nasty in and around his eye. We'll see what the cut man can do to stop the bleeding. All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity, no attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's going to make it hard for him to see. He's got to change something, man. He's got to.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. He's got a good leg kick. There it is. Now going upstairs with the left hook.
Nice, low single takedown.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Good work from the top here by Muhammad.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Muhammad's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
Beautiful transition.
Obvious redness on the right side of his body. Muhammad's in half guard. Nice strike from bottom position. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Bilal Muhammad. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Muhammad's back in full mount.
I'll stand this up. You need to work.
All right, DC, half guard position here.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across the body.
Submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and he's really running out of it if he's going to get his hand raised tonight.
He's got to go forward. He's got to just throw everything at his opponent to try and find that punch or that kick that's going to end the fight. There is no time for strategy anymore.
Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now. Good body work with that hook by Bilal Muhammad.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing. Big double leg, double change.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
Massive shot from the top. He's got to start throwing now.
Under 2 minutes to go in the fight.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Muhammad.
Oh, he's going triangle here.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, now he bails on the submission. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
Nice transition. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Under 1 minute to go, fifth and final round. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Bilal Muhammad. All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that tired and that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, the fighter lands a punch to the head out of the clinch position. And now some distance as they pull apart.
Another big takedown.
Final seconds of the fight. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guards.
What a fight! 25 minutes turned in. All right, so the championship fight goes the distance as we get you some highlights here, and I do believe the champion will walk out the way he came in as the undisputed best in the world.
He is one of the most talented mixed martial artists we have ever seen in the UFC's Octagon. He takes every challenge head on, and tonight he got pushed, but I think he did just enough to maintain his title.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 50-44, and 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, the long, remember the name, Muhammad.
All right, so another one bites the dust. Another challenger goes by the wayside. Congratulations to the still undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world. There he is. Hard 25-minute spot here tonight, but he goes out the way he came in, undisputed.
Boy, you better give me mine. 150 on the dash to the finish.